we got Hersey Hawkins and Bobby Phills. So, nothing to write home about for sure. I figured for the price it'd be kind of a fun little break. What happened? Lord knows I have a bunch of the Flair boxes. You got Rodman on the back in white hair. Yeah, Byron Russell flip backwards. So who knows? Maybe that means something good. That's it. Byron Russell, Dominique Wilkins. Because I guess I'll open this pack backwards. Kevin Johnson, Tim Perry, Derek Coleman, Doug West, Spreewell, Ronnie Cycli, Don McLean, and this one I thought was kind of cool because they did a two image Dennis Rodman. So 3 packs left on this first quarter of the box. It's 2 minutes in already and I've got 3 packs. So what's that tell you? Ooh, scoring power. David Robinson with a Larry Johnson on the back. Should pull up my Beckett just to see what the odds are on some of these inserts, but I'll do that later. David Robinson, 8 of 10. See, it's got a piston cut out in it. Really nice looking card. So I never opened a box of these, so did a couple packs. But speaking of pack, there's Robert Pack, Kevin Johnson, Edmore Spencer, George Lynch, Anthony Mason, Anthony Johnson, Andrew Lang, and last two, Kevin Gamble does not really want to come loose from that beautiful Larry Johnson. Grandmama. So I got scoring power, I got a hot numbers. Assuming the center spotlights are the pretty easy ones to get. Yeah, this pack's actually kind of got cards semi-loose. Woohoo! Cool. Kendall Gill, Penny, Anthony Hardaway, of course, Allen Houston, Steve Kerr, Carl Herrera, Dale Davis, Alonzo Mourning, Lee Mayberry, Harvey Grant, and Lionel Simmons. Simmons like a number 1. No stats, so say. Thought he was a number 1 pick, but 10 cards a pack, 24 packs be 240 cards, so there is a chance with the 175 card sets that I'll complete it, which was kind of my hope. And I got hot numbers, Tony Kukoc hiding on the back of this pack, that I could possibly complete the a base set. But I don't know if it's going to be in, I don't know, given the inserts and stuff, it should. Yeah, this pack's pretty damaged, which is hard to say for a Flair product. But look at one of the corners on this box there, dinged up. card sticking if I've ever heard it. Pete Myers, Walt Williams, Buck Williams, Hayward Workman, Otis Thorpe, Bill Wellington. Checklist with the Sonics through the hot numbers and the inserts, so it'd be the last card in the set. Hakeem. There's a Steve Kerr, or no, Brent Price. And then the hot numbers was Tony Kukoc. So Tony's clean. A couple of those base may have to, yeah, for sure. The Hakeem is Hakeem's toast. Wennington's toast. And I'm gonna set that whole pack aside outside of the checklist. And the Brent Price would probably file 13 bound because those corners are pretty well. I thought I'd never say it, but you actually can bend a Flair. You can see the detail on it pretty bad. That's for Flair. That's a. I don't know if I'd call it an impressive feat or not, but back in the day, these were the hardest ones in the world I thought to actually bend. So a standard pack. Cliff Robertson. This one actually might not be sticking. Eric Murdoch. Steve Smith. Back when he played for the Olympic. Yeah, these are just barely. So, Reggie, Robert Ory, Tony Kukoc, Lindsey Hunter, Shaq, Irvin Johnson, and Odin Polonies. So that's not the Irving Magic Johnson. That's actually the other Irvin Johnson that was playing in the league. Another base pack. Okay. Unstuck and D. Brown, Stacey Augman. One guy I used to love watching. J.R. Reed, Charles Oakley, Anthony Peeler, Loy Vaught, Grandmama USA, Rodney Rogers, Mark Price, and Byron Scott. Alright, let's see what. I am 8 minutes into this, so if I get lucky, I can split this into 2 breaks. Okay. And Mookie Blaylock. So, Mookie. Willie Anderson. Hubert Davis. That would be Eldon Campbell. Terry Desheen, Derek Coleman, USA, Shaheem Muhammad Adim Rahuf, which I think I butchered, but Terrell Brandon, Tony Bennett, and Hakeem. I'm trying to remember what his name was before he went towards the Muslim religion. And even that may be wrong. I know he switched religions, and that was kind of the reason behind the name change. I have Patrick Ewing, center spotlight coming up, along with Checklist 173. So, once again, Checklist. Dan Marley, Thunder Dan. Clarence Weatherspoon. Kevin Edwards. It's kind of fun. Because I remember most of these guys. Michael Williams, Chris Webber, Steve Smith, George Maurice, who at the time I think was the tallest NBA player. Doug Smith, and that beautiful center spotlight of Charles Ewing. Alright, let's see if we can get these next 2 packs done. Oh, I'm already over 10. Oh, well. Hey. John Starks insert. Hot numbers. Alright, so there's that hot numbers. John Starks, of course, number 3. That's card 17 of 20. David Benoit, Lucis Harris, Rex Chapman, Bimbo Coles, Victor Alexander, Mike Brown, Kenny Anderson, Dana Barros, and Danny Ainge. So the last pack in this first half, and then I'll stop the break, and then I can do the other packs in one break. Now, this has got another Ewing insert. So this will be the Ewing section. A couple of them slid off. Jerome Kersey, Mitch Richmond, Sean Kemp, Dennis Scott, Xavier McDaniel, Alonzo Mourning, Gerald Williams, Brian Williams, Sean Kemp USA, and that scoring power of Patrick Ewing. Alright, so let's go.